Shit yeah, baby, I'm so ready right now. Yeah, what's up everyone? Ha! Welcome to Sunday with Ola 150. What? Are we gonna make an anniversary out of this? No. F that. It's just another fucking Sunday with Ola. How are you guys doing? Yeah! What's up everyone? Deja vu! Ha! No, but welcome. It's Sunday with Ola 150. I hope you enjoy your Sunday morning. We have tons of stuff for today. You know, I'm going traveling with the Haunted to play a show. We also have a great bunch of news and shit. So, yeah. Also, I'm extremely excited because this coming week is the week where my kids go back to school, and that means that I get to go back full time into my job. I don't know, every summer, man, it's always so incredibly stressful during the summer because at the same rate, you know, you need to put out content, you need to engage with the kids, you know, making it sound like it's a mission to engage with the younglings that you created. No, that's the easy part. The expectations are the same of you, but you just don't have time for anything. So summer for me is actually really stressful in that sense. So I'm really looking forward to this coming week where I get to work full time because then at least, you know, then I can land a little bit, you know? It's almost like getting vacation from vacation, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm making it sound like it's absolutely terrible, but it's not. Cheers, okay? Just forget everything I said. The news? I need that. All right, you know Dime Guitarz? No? Okay, well, Dimebag Guitars, the new brand that is that hasn't really launched yet, but they've been teasing a lot, you know, throughout this past 2 years maybe. It's Rita pulling the strings together with like Nick Bocott. We're also seeing a little bit of Dean Zelinsky in the background as well. Grady Champion is in on it too. The people that were closest to Dimebag making Dime Guitars, which makes a lot of sense. Anyway, not only have they shown Razorback, you know, throughout the Pantera shows in the US now that they've been doing, they have like a Dimebag booth, and they've been showing this Razorback a little bit. I've actually seen this Razorback myself. I actually held this Razorback myself. I actually played this Razorback back at NAMM. It's making the rounds a little bit, and obviously it's just, you know, some kind of a prototype, but this week, Dean Zelinsky shared a story. Since it's a story, it's gone already from Instagram, but smart Ola Englund did a screen capture with his iPhone. How about that? Take a look at this video. There it is. Okay, they're laser etching something that looks like a fucking stealth. Look at that. That's a stealth. Frick yeah, man. And not only is it a stealth, it's a freaking bolt-on stealth. Look at this. Look here. It's a bolt-on. Holy f***. Extremely exciting news. And I think I might have influenced this a little bit, a slight little bit when I was talking to the guys back at NAMM. Where I said, you know, a lot of people want the stealth. You know, the stealth is the shit. Make the stealth. Thank you. I mean, it was obvious that they're gonna make the stealth at some point anyways, but how cool is this? I can't wait to hear more news about Dime Guitarz, baby. Megadeth posts rehearsal footage with Marty Friedman. So Marty Friedman came up on stage during Wacken, man. Marty joined Megadeth in Japan at the Budokan, and everyone else has been asking like, okay, you have to bring this to Europe or US, where Marty Friedman joins the band, you know, for a couple of songs. Well, they did it at Wacken. And here's like a rehearsal video. Look at those boots, man. This is from Kiko's YouTube channel, by the way.
So we are at the Wacken Festival, Wacken Open Air.
I mean, Kiko's channel is so cool. You're basically getting an insight of Megadeth right here. And he's, oh, fuck, I love Kiko, man. Anyways, where's the rehearsal video? Look at this. Yeah, man. Oh, dude. Dave's using the same guitar that I have. You know, the Gibson. I think it's really cool that Megadeth are doing this. I mean, Marty Friedman was such an important piece of the band. I mean, at that era, at least, was just such an important piece of Megadeth's history. So I think it's really cool. It's definitely like a service for the fans of Megadeth that they're doing this. And also, you know, maybe a little bit of a service for Marty Friedman as well to be able to come back and play all these shows. Very cool, and thank you so much for Kiko for sharing all of this. Gorgoroth guitarist Infernus hospitalized after being attacked at recent festival. What happened? The attack happened shortly after Gorgoroth's performance at the Beyond the Gates festival in Bergen, Norway. Shortly after our concert here in Bergen at the Beyond the Gates festival, I was attacked by some fat little insignificant. Oh shit, I was badly injured and hospitalized for a fairly complex operation. Is he meaning? He means surgery, I think. So he's currently recovering. What happened exactly? We don't know. We just know that it was a fat little insignificant that came up and attacked him. Absolute shame that happened. That's way too little information. Where are the videos? And the clout and the drama, man. Anyways. Alright, Steve Vai on refusing to sign to a label in his 20s. I should get paid the most. The end. Mic drop. There's actually a drop mic on the ground right there. I'm not gonna drop it. You know, I care about this microphone. It costs money. I'm not gonna drop my microphone. I could never understand why anybody would get paid more than me for my work. Amen, my beautiful little guitar player friend. From the very beginning, Vi felt the need to protect his music. In a recent interview with Vintage Rock Pod, Vi explained, I didn't want to be subjected to anybody else's decision about anything. I just felt in a position of vulnerability. Why is this a hard word for me right now? Vulnerable. If I had to depend on a record company. At the moment, Vi just felt the need to play his guitar and to record a deluge of the songs that were coming out of his mind. He didn't want to deal with anything else, but history had a different play in the book. So, okay, I understand this part because, you know, as an artist, you want to spend time on being the artist, and that's where the label kind of comes in and be like, hey, you know, you do your music thing and we take care of the rest, like, you know, grabbing your money and your balls. So that I understand. When the time was right, Vi started shopping around for a record label who would help record and sell his music. He landed a label called Enigma Smegma and got the standard record deal everyone else got, and he wasn't thrilled. When I read the deal, I was just stunned. It was like $10,000 advance, and they would own the record, and they give me 25 cents per record. And I had to recoup the 10,000 advance from my 25 cents. I'm like, what? What is that? They saw me come in, some stupid kid. I took it to my attorney. He said, no, Steve, this is a conventional record deal. And this is a good one. They're offering you an advance. And I said, f that. No, because I didn't feel right to me. Why should they also get so much more? I mean, if you listen to it like this, it makes so much sense. You know, obviously Steve Vai was a young kid at the time and maybe not as recognized as today. Back then you didn't have anything else. You didn't have internet. You didn't have the marketing power as you do today. So, you know, a guy like Steve Vai, he basically could have taken the deal just to become huge. He basically recorded his own albums and he went straight to the distributors instead, just bypassing the labels. I mean, back then, I would assume that, you know, standing up against the labels would be even, you know, much more of a big thing than it is today, because now everyone's releasing music from, you know, from everywhere. It's so easy to release music now. But back then, I mean, I imagine it being a very, very big step in the right direction for, you know, self-sustained musicians. Otherwise, the labels were the only way to, you know, get out there and become famous and big. So Steve Vai, the OG, man, much respect. And that, my friends, was the news.
We're at Helsinki airport right now. We got delayed 2 hours from the flight. I'm getting some Burger King, and then we're heading to the Dark River Festival for the shuttle.
Han kunde inte öppna båda.
Nej, jag tänkte inte det. Jag hade lite betong. Yeah. So this is my case. Yeah. So 3 times I've picked it up at the airports and it's come open, totally open, because of that. Because of if I push, this is locked down. If I push here, you can pull it up.
Dave, I have new guitar picks, like white. A full bag.
In
yes.
A bag?
A full bag.
I haven't seen a bag.
Oh, it's in the one of the smaller compartments. Yep.
Marco uses the stand? No, right? Or no stand. No stand.
Okej, du kör en sån här lite. All right, very chaotic sound check right there. But yeah, I think we're gonna play. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna use my inner or not. We'll just see what happens. But yeah, it's a nice evening, man. Good for a festival. We're playing in about 15 minutes. I'm gonna go pee, and then play a gig, I guess.
And this time, I'm bringing some legends from Sweden.
mixing. I have one.
Can you sign this, please?
Bull terriers are the best.
Thank you.
You just need to see
What
this.
the fuck is that?
Hair off my head.
I don't find it. Hey, awesome man, awesome. Oh, thanks man.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Ola, you're my fucking idol.
Oh, thank you so much. You're my idol, man.
I got a solo guitar.
Awesome. I appreciate that, man. Oh my God, what a chaotic gig, man. Holy shit. Oh my Lord. Let's just say I really felt that we haven't played in a good while, you know, and we didn't rehearse before this. We just went up on stage and played, but it was a lot of fun, man. Look at that. That's a good light right there. Let's stop here. As always, fun and nice to see people fucking rocking out here in fucking Finland, right in the middle of the fucking forest. Look at this. And now I'm not sure where. I'm probably gonna grab beer, man. Holy shit, I deserve a beer. Come on, let's go.
Vad fan är det?
Yeah, because he's got
Tycker inte det är okej.
Det är så det är.
Jag vet inte.
Ja, du fick med.
Nu lugnar du ner dig, Ola.
Nej.
Eller, det är inte okej att de håller på så här.
Ja.
Vill du ha lite vin eller?
Ja.
All right. Hotel Smotel, baby. So yeah, it's late evening. I'm gonna hit the bed, and then tomorrow morning there's Sunday with Ola. Holy shit! Oh, there's a douche right here, so I can douche my asshole. That's great. All right, it's the day after. I've just finished off the Swola Sunday with Ola premiere early Sunday morning, and I just want to reflect a little bit about yesterday's gig at the Dark River Festival. And we had an amazing time. It was a lot of fun playing. We haven't played for a year together, and we haven't rehearsed or anything. And just a little side note here after the show, I felt that we hadn't had rehearsed in a good while or like played in a good while. We're still having a lot of fun. Dark River Festival, right in the middle of the forest somewhere in Finland. Anyways, I'm gonna brush my teeth, then we're heading off to the airport that's just right over there. I see the building right there, so very close. And yeah, that's Adventure with Ola.
Yeah! Holy shit! That was a lot of fun! I'll try that with more enthusiasm this time. Okay.
That's Adventure with Ola.
Wow! Holy shit! That was so much fun! It was actually fun. It's just that, it was a couple of days ago and, the enthusiasm is gone. And I'm also extremely tired. Okay? Anyways, I just wish we played more with the Haunted. It's just so much fun to hang around with those guys. And, once a year, it's a little too little. But we're gonna change that, okay? What happens? Well, you just have to see. Speaking of awesome metal bands, BAEST stop by the studio. Oh, another Adventure with Ola. What? Okay, let's go.
All right, today we're doing something that we don't do that today we're doing something that we're not doing that often here at the office. We actually have a couple of artists coming in to perform. We're gonna record videos with a cool artist. So today Joel invited BAEST, that Danish death metal band that rules. They're gonna come by the studio to play some songs, and Joel is gonna film them. So I figured, let's film something. What's the plan, Joel? Are you setting up cameras right now? Hello. Smoke machine. Holy shit! Going all in today.
Then you just yeah, and it's just wow, man! You have such a trained ear, and with your fingers and that's so cool. The music video for Album Fields, where he plays a solo voice, and he has. It's so comfortable. But I
like the guitar.
I really do.
No, yeah.
Ha! I'm so good with that. Ha! Can we just pull up a porn or something? Holy shit, BAEST. What an incredible band. I love that band, man. They just came in and slayed and left. Basically, it's as easy as that. No, we had a really good time having them here. They're really nice people. And dude, I really support that band. It's such a good band, man. You should check out BAEST, okay? All right, everyone, that's it for Sunday with Ola 150. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great Sunday, everyone. If you haven't already, you should subscribe to my channel and also subscribe to my second channel up there, okay? And if you want to support what I'm doing, olaenglandshop.com. We much appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.